just a bloke in a bar.
Who sings that song?
I believe it's Sean Diddy Combs or Puff Daddy or P Diddy or Diddy, and the late great is it Ben Wallace? Notorious B.I.G. Chris Wallace.
Chris Wallace.
Ben Wallace, the NBA player.
Why'd you call him his government name? That's a bit weird.
I'm just showing respect.
Well, because I think he's trying to show that, oh, fucking, you know.
I know rap kind of stuff.
Which I really don't. But
I know their birth names.
Yeah.
Trying to be cool for the kids.
Yeah.
Trying to be cool.
But,
Now
then he fucked the name.
He fucked the name. So he's not
So
cool.
it wasn't cool.
Well, no, because I
Just
actually
made him
still
look
was
like-
cool because I was like Ben Wallace
Made him look
of
like
NBA
real-
fame. I'm
real
also
gen.
like a sports guy.
You know what's happened? I think this is what's happened.
sports guy.
So you've got a man and a mate called Jachi. He's just released a rap song.
Yep.
You're feeling insecure about your rap
Are you
integrity.
feeling insecure?
And you are trying to staunch us
I'm
with your
feeling
rap knowledge.
insecure about how raw and masculine Jarch came across in that. And that I am, like, my masculinity draining from me at every turn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just draining. Yeah. Soft as butter.
Buttery soft.
Butter
But-
left out on the kitchen counter.
Anyway, shout out to Ben Wallace.
Shout out to Ben.
Chris Wallace, Ben Wallace, Pistons power forward. I don't know. I don't know my NBA that well, but he was part of
Are you
Malice
trying to
in the
NBA
Palace.
flexing us now?
Malice in the Palace, dude. You see it?
Oh my God,
Pistons,
dude. We get it. You have
Pacers.
obscure knowledge on different things. We understand. We
The
understand.
little shoulder roll as well was cute.
Do you
Yeah.
want to play some fucking NBA today on the PlayStation?
We haven't cracked it open
We
yet.
haven't cracked it
No,
open.
we haven't.
Side note.
A little bit.
What's going on with this shit?
What?
New
6
South
p.m.
Wales,
Hello
13
Sport
plus.
Shop.
Hello
6 p.m.
Sport Shop
Hello Sport
tonight.
Shop. Sorry, dude.
These are
Is
the
that
old-
tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tonight. These are the 2022 edition. There's a 2023 edition, slightly different, but not that different. Pretty much the same, slightly different. So, but
Improved.
better, way better.
But this is to do, and I don't want to need like. There's also some Queensland ones. It's a state politics thing. So
Nothing to do with State of Origin at all.
No, it's
now
state
you might be like,
politics.
oh well, it's State of Origin around the corner. It's like interesting timing. To that, I'd say madness. This is about celebrating your
Coincidences
state
happen.
and about going to your brothers and your sisters. Let's celebrate there being
electorates.
more than 13 electoral
Electorates.
seats in
both
state
states.
government.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
I love that you get, promoting politics. Get involved
What
in your
electorate
local
are you
politics.
from? Back in Dubbo, we were part of the Parks electorate.
What electorate were you from, Denon?
I don't even know.
In
Whatever
Queensland.
the Mudgeeraba one was.
Mudgeeraba
That might have been
electorate.
it.
Mudgeeraba.
I was the Windsor-Carriby Shire Council. So, and now we're part of the Wentworth.
Wentworth.
So, it's about celebrating
Good, honest, hard-working state electorates, the backbone of state government and state politics
Yeah.
and state communities.
And honestly, like, it's all about federal governments and shit. The state government is where it is at. And we saw that in
roads,
COVID.
state. Hospitals, state. Schools, state.
It's all about the state government.
It's all about
Yeah.
the state government. And you can support your state government, well, specifically just the Queensland, New South Wales ones.
Well, I mean, for the time being, we might do South Australia and Western Australia and Tassie and stuff another time.
Yeah.
Boys, I think she's coming.
Oh, what's happening? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening, dude? What the...
We're having a baby.
You?
Yes, there is a baby being on the way. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Really?
siding it 100%. 100%. Bring her in, boys. Woo!
Well done, bruh. It's all happening.
Yes.
Oh. What happened to your 2-year plan?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Wow.
That's what I said, baby.
That's great news.
Yes. She's nearly 30 weeks.
Holy shit. Dude,
Yeah.
that's like...
The wife's
What's that? Quickly.
Dude,
Keep
42
me
is,
up to-
42 is business time. 40, 42.
No, August the 25th is the predicted date.
Oh!
Yeah, dude.
Fuck!
Just around the corner.
Yeah, bruh.
Was
Yeah.
the 2-year plan to throw us off the scent?
No, it wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. Basically, so we went away to Europe and
Made sweet love.
we made a lot of sweet love. I mean, I don't know.
But
if it sweet.
was it sweeter in Europe?
Well, it must have been...
yeah, of course it's sweeter.
If you're breaking a 2-year plan.
I mean, if you're in Paris,
yeah.
it's
City
sweet
love.
Yeah,
City
yeah.
love.
Yeah. Cinque Terre,
Yeah.
Naples,
I believe
Florence.
chong is a French word.
It is.
it is.
Le Chong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so decided. We all decided. We both decided at the end of this year we'll go travel again, and then we'll try for a kid or whatever. And then there was a week or so where she wasn't taking contraceptive, literally a week.
You pulled a goalie.
And I wasn't aware. And then at the end of that week, she told me, just so you know, I'm not going to take contraceptive, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, sweet. So we'll take precautions to make the right thing. Anyway, a few weeks later, Bombskis, that 1 week. Literally, we've been together for 4 years.
Wow.
4 or 5 years.
Australian sniper.
Jesus.
What great news.
Yeah.
Great
Congratulations.
news. Well done, mate.
The family's growing.
It's growing. A baby beak. We don't know whether it's a girl or a boy.
Are you going to find? Obviously, I'm going to find out.
We're getting all the family around. We've got it. There's a letter at my house on the bench right
yeah,
now.
dude, we had that as well. Burning a
just
hole
sitting
in
there.
my pocket.
See, I'm not even thinking about it. Everyone says that. Everyone's like, oh, I can't believe you're not like wanting to pick that up.
What's she got?
Oh, it's so tough because like I want a girl so I can like love it tenderly, even though I would love a boy tenderly. But you know what I mean? There's that girl kind of things.
Yep.
But the problem at the moment for me is that my brother, he has 2 girls and he's not planning to have any more kids. So I must sire a son.
Yeah. to keep the
line, the heritage going.
Yeah.
So I
Keep
may
the
have,
camp name alive.
exactly. Now, is that really traditionalist of me? And you know, am I from the 1600s?
Yeah, you're a misogynist pig.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
a misogynist pig.
Sorry.
But it's just
Deal with it.
I need a dude. I just need one. I'm happy with a girl.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep trying until I get a dude.
How deep will you go? Will you go deep?
I think I'll go deep as in I'll go out where you can choose eventually. I reckon I'd be happy
you
with
do
2
that?
You
girls.
can choose now, yeah.
Fuck off, you can.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I think when they like in the when they get the like embryo and shit, you'd have to do IVF. I
IVF
assume,
and all that
right?
kind of
then
stuff.
they can,
IVF, you can
And you
choose.
can go, we want.
Also, if you go to CRISPR, can't you be like blue eyes?
Well,
What's CRISPR?
CRISPR's like a thing
I thought that was
America.
illegal.
they change genes and stuff.
Yeah, gene editing.
Isn't that illegal?
Well, I
don't know.
They're testing it. They're doing a lot of tests on CRISPR. There's actually a really good podcast
Sure,
from
would
NPR.
probably-
CRISPR, have you heard that one?
No, I haven't.
Crazy. Basically, they'll get to a point eventually where any disease you have that's genetic, they just go in, boom, give you an injection. The little nanobots or whatever the fuck they're called, go into it, change your genes.
Jeez.
I need to go and listen. I need to
Fucking
get
Christ.
back to listening to more informative podcasts. Right now, I listen to ones about AI going to kill me and like funny interview podcasts. But I need something that's like just interesting.
Yeah. I sometimes catch myself in that on YouTube. You know how the algorithm throws you like something really smart?
Yep.
And you're like, I should do this more often rather than just chowing down disgusting content that's rotting my
Disgusting
mind.
Fucking
That's addictive,
just
though.
sugary content and things that's like
It's sugar.
Putin invading. You're like, stress.
It's sugar for your attention.
Yeah.
The shit that comes up on our algorithm.
Can
Well,
I just say something though? Pregnancy's not hard.
Dude, it's fucking
overrated.
easy.
I just had a baby just then.
Yeah, it's true. He did.
I'm still working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
It was like, oh, women are like, oh, pregnancy, got to start.
Yeah, I think
it's easy.
I
No,
think
dude,
we're made
it
of
is.
different stuff, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jokes. It's a joke.
The joke.
That's the joke, that it's
How
not true.
did they get cancelled?
Could you
Well done,
imagine
buddy.
if they clip that one
Oh,
bit?
yeah, they probably fucking will.
Yeah, they will.
I will say that my wife's been so good.
Yeah.
So good. No morning sickness.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not that moody or anything. You know, there's a few times when she's just like randomly snapped at me, but it's almost funny because you know, like, well,
Yeah,
you're
it's like
carrying a child. Like, you've
Yeah.
got at least 100 more of these snaps if you want.
You can do whatever you want.
I was like, you've got 100 snaps, and then I might go, listen, is it okay if you don't snap at me? So she's at like 2 or 3 at the moment.
So she's got, what, 97 to go?
She's got, 97 to go, maybe even 98. One of them wasn't even full snap, might have been my fault. I remember early on, I walked into the bathroom just as normal, like in the morning, we're both getting ready, the normal routine of a couple. And she's in the shower, she just turns around, she goes, just leave me alone. And I was like, what the hell? I'm just brushing my teeth, man. I didn't even talk to you.
Let me shower alone. You know what, though? I'm actually with her there because when I have a shower at home, I'm like, this is just, you know what it is? It's a couple of minutes where I'm just in my own head. I'm almost meditative where I'm just like allowing my brain to actually, I'm not distracted by content for like 3 seconds.
Yep.
And then someone's just in there asking me questions. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you to fuck off, but in my head, I am. In my head, I'm going, fuck off.
But you're different because you're looking for space. You're
Yeah.
looking for alone time.
She's looking for space. So I'm saying, she's like, I need to fucking, this is a shower.
What does it feel like that you are no longer the only dad on this panel?
Well, you know what? I'm glad because you're in for a fucking rude awakening. And it's good. I'm just, listen, at some point there'll be an apology and it'll be public. It'll be a public apology and you'll be in the hurt locker and I'll just be sitting here laughing, smiling.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And then you'll be like, waiting, and then you'll be talking shit, and then it'll happen to all of you. And by that stage, my kids will be like 4, and I'll be like, I don't have those problems anymore. Fuck you.
I like walking up.
Till you have
Like,
another one.
Well, that's true. Then I'll be fucked.
you know, when someone's like they're broken inside, but they're trying to put on a strong face. I'll be doing that. Like, oh, sweet.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
that
Yeah,
hard.
you'll be like pale. You won't have slept all
crying.
night. And you're like, no, it's great, dude. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Sick as fuck.
Anyway, early crow. That's what it is.
It's not an early crow.
It's early crow.
It's not an early crow.
Look how late I waited to crow about a pregnancy. Nearly 30 weeks. That's when you crow. You use a bloody 2 weeks early.
We aren't crowing.
We're not crying.
We're not crowing. This is electric.
You're getting confused, Denon. These are state electorate jumpers.
Sick of having to explain that.
I know.
I thought it was more obvious.
Listen, maybe it was our fault, Tom.
Yeah, maybe we just thought people cared more about the parliament than we did.
Yeah, maybe we thought people would get around good, honest, healthy state politics.
Well, they have been getting around it. Like, let's not. I mean, they've been getting around it
Well,
for sure. But
you're right.
But some of you out there are confused.
Electorate seats.
See the seats?
Could you be more obvious?
See the seats?
Yeah. Could it be more obvious?
I mean, for fuck's sake.
But they are on sale tonight, 6 p.m.
Hellosport.shop.
Get
there's
in
a
there.
Seriously limited number, and they will not be back.
Well, for
They
now.
might, maybe, yeah.
Well, not this year.
Not this year.
No.
They'll be back.
So
but not
6 p.m. Set your alarms, guys. Hellosport.shop. You don't want to miss out because they are horny jumpers.
Yeah, they are.
And you're not going to get stuff like that. Politics stuff.
Dude, no one's doing
that cool?
politics.
No one's doing
most,
political
dude.
jumpers, dude. No one's doing
Maybe
it.
you're bringing in a new wave of political jumpers.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck.
I think so.
It wouldn't shock me if people started jumping on the political bandwagon, that's for sure.
Quite a bandwagon to be on.
Boys. Also, if you aren't busy at 6 p.m., maybe before. No, actually, I'll go after 6 p.m. Maybe tuck down your local celebrations if you've still got a bit of cash. But first, if you get the jerseys, get the jumpers first.
Get the jumper, then nip down at 6:30.
And then 6:30,
6:30.
you can nip down to celebrations.
Because then you still got an hour and a half before the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And grab a case of Bloke Lager on promotion in all celebrations across New South Wales and Queensland. It ends, I'm pretty sure, ends next Tuesday. Ends next Tuesday. So make sure to get in your celebrations. Support your local, independently owned bottle-o. Also, Bloke jerseys, this is your last chance to get them at $99. Don't get them today. Wait till tomorrow. Then grab a jersey if you don't have one, but I'm assuming most people listening have one that want one. Next week they go to $120. But as I said, 6 p.m. tonight, political seats 13 plus.
Yeah. New South Wales, Queensland, 13 plus political seats. Well, yes, that's what it is.
Political jumpers.
You're hoping to win 13 plus seats.
Well, no,
for
they're
your-
just they're electorate jumpers. So there are 13 plus electorates within each state.
That's right.
Okay.
Look, it's just with 13 something like felt
Again,
like a nice number.
13's a good number.
Just seems obvious. It seemed well to us at least.
Also, Indigenous Round brought to you by Boots for Brighter Futures. Boots for Brighter Futures, motivated by the sudden and devastating passing of his younger cousin in 2017, Connor Watson and his family started Boots for Brighter Futures, which is a program that engages at-risk Indigenous youth to create the artwork on footy boots of NRL players to be worn this weekend in Indigenous Round. But to delve deeper, it's an initiative that seeks to start conversations around the issues of youth suicide, which sadly is the biggest killer of Aboriginal children aged 5 to 17. The program drives change in the participants' mindset around mental health using Aboriginal role models sharing their experience. The program is in its 5th year and this year has 40 young people participating. Their artwork will feature on the boots of 43 NRL players from 8 clubs. At the end of Indigenous Round, these boots will be auctioned off with all proceeds going back to cultural choice associations so they can continue to run initiatives like this. The link to the bid will add it in the YouTube and podcast description. And obviously Indigenous Round this weekend, Connor Watson reached out. Really good initiative Connor Watson has started. As you all know, and Hello Sport, we are massive fans of the Great Watto.
Huge fan.
And those boots, imagine getting like
They're cool.
Charlie Mitts or Cody Walker or Connor Watson if
Mate,
he's
they're
got
sick.
some boots that, I mean, I know he's not playing, but if he's got some boots that he's getting done. So that's, 43 NRL players you can bid on.
Hectic.
Love that.
So in the show notes, there will be a link to where you can bid on it.
It's a great idea. The boots, like the painting
Sickest.
of the boots and everything. It's
Well,
such a cool idea.
Like imagine that walking in a bloke's house or a Sheila's house and you're seeing like Latrell Mitchell's Indigenous boots for 2023. It actually is hectic. Like I would love that shit. You know what? We'll try it. We might actually. I mean, depends. Cash is tight, but
I was thinking I might have a beard.
yeah.
Maybe get a boot for the studio.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
Great initiative.
I actually am going to have bid.
Yeah,
I'm actually, mate, I'm looking at this going, as soon as we get off here, I'm bidding. Don't worry about that.
And celebrate Indigenous round, boys.
Fucking
Who's
oath.
your favourite Indigenous player of all time?
GI.
All time?
All time.
GI probably as a player, but the one that I always, that first comes to my head, always the great David Peachy.
Oh, the Peach.
The Peach was like God when growing up.
Yeah, Peach
He
was
moves
mad.
so smoothly.
Yeah. He was,
He did. Like, it's weird how he moved.
everyone loved the Peach in
He
Dubbo.
was so relaxed.
Yep.
And every time you thought he's too relaxed, he'd gas you.
He moved like he was floating. really.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Like crazy.
Mine is GI and Renoff.
Yeah, see, Renoff was like before my time in the set. Like, I just wasn't really paying that much attention. But GI was just like, was just close to my favourite player.
Yeah, he'd
Close
be in my top tier of favourite players.
He was so fucking good from just the second he started playing.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, I was thinking about this the other day as well, just how quickly Selwyn Cobbo's come on. Because I remember when they were like, you'd watch like your Sunday footy show or the Fox League or whatever, like, and you'd hear, sometimes you hear about some players killing it in like the Q Cup or whatever. They were showing footage of Cobbo, and then highly touted, comes into the NRL, and it's just like now he's a staple of the Origin side. Like, it's not even like he's getting a pick. He's just there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's just there, and he rips. And I was like, fuck, he's done
It
that
has
quick.
happened quickly.
His
And it's
debut was
almost
fantastic.
to the point, like you said earlier, where it feels like he's been playing for 5 years.
Yeah, you're just like Cobbo, like everyone knows. Whereas first, it was also like something about the way the last name sounds is something that just sounds cool. It's like something that you can attach onto somehow,
name.
like Throbbo. But he's just immediately been sick, and I was just thinking about it the other day. But
He
GI's
is a
got to be
freak.
my man.
Yeah, GI. When you go watch GI's highlights, Clive Churchill at 6, Dally M at fullback, obviously World Cups, obviously Origins.
Not bad.
You go look at his. I mean, I know you just wouldn't want to talk about it, but him in Origin must have been a motherfucker.
Well, he
to
also
watch.
fucked us in a grand final, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Which hurts more. I'm not going to lie.
It was always, we'd be up by 2 points with like 5 to play, and they just give it to GI and
do something crazy.
fucking ruin our lives.
Something fucked up. happened.
And like, what was crazy about GI is you already had like, you could be 70 minutes into an NRL game, and an article had already been written by a journo of how GI is quiet, hadn't had a dig, didn't do anything all game.
Yep.
And then GI just goes bomb, 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 match winner.
But I'll give you the hot tip, bruh. I'll give you the fucking hottest tip I can give you.
Yeah.
It's a boy by the name of Trell Mitt.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of the GIs about him.
Yeah.
And
It's a bad case of the GIs.
I reckon you're going to get a rude fucking shock this series. That's what I reckon.
I tell you, just going back onto that 8 straight when GI would fuck you at every turn as a New South Wales fan. Like when you think back to like, there are like moments in your life, like you might hear a song and it takes you back to like a visceral like memory of a moment. I have very visceral memories of the last 10 minutes of every single State of Origin game during the day straight. Just being like,
I get PTSD.
and then just being like so devo. Just being gutted.
That's
You're
why
like, fucking hell.
2018 game through 2018 or 2019? 2019 when Teddy scores.
Is that when you and I were in the couch
That was because in every other game
That's Queensland.
it always
And
Queensland.
we were coming back too.
Yeah.
Always, and you were coming back,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's happening again.
And we had
it's
Mitchell
happening
Pearce on
again.
the side. No disrespect, but it was like this is similar story here.
So that was nice. That's quelled my PTSD for
Yeah,
And it
the
was
last
Pierce
10 minutes
to throw
of
the
games.
cutout ball
Pierce
too.
to throw the
It was
cutout.
almost like
Yeah.
it was almost written in the stars.
Yeah. But then obviously Ben Hunt last year sort of put me back in that position again. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I
it'll
remember
be with me forever. I
People
think.
just DM me out of that and just go, get him, Isaiah! And I'm like, the desperation in my voice is as pathetic. as
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
was
sounded.
pathetic because there was just no chance.
No. But there was a second where it looked like he was
No,
gaining
it was
on
never
him.
happening.
Oh, but great content.
That's
Kill the stream.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Was that the kill the stream?
That was a kill the stream.
That's
Kill the
what-
stream. That's great content though. So you did win in the end.
Well,
Personally.
listen,
yeah.
you take dubs where you can get them, but
You can win and lose at the same time.
All I remember is go Dozer.
Oh, yeah, Cam Smith.
And then if you listen back to it closely, you can hear this like in the background. Allegedly, that's Joey throwing his headset,
really,
which I love.
Yeah.
And then Joey after, how good was Bracey telling the story of Joey saying, "Oh, we got to deal with Queensland shit for the next 12 months or whatever."
Yeah.
Mate, I think that is the best. Actually,
I love his passion.
I fucking love it too.
It really does turn me on. I get aroused by his love for the state. And he just doesn't take no shit.
Well, he just
really
he
doesn't.
allows you to feel the same amount of anger and passion. Obviously not the same, but that level where it's like, if Joey's, you know what I mean? Like I feel sick sometimes after we lose State of Origin. Last year being a great example of it. And then you see Joey all fucked off as well. And you're like, okay, this is all right. This is all right. This is how I should be feeling.
You're sharing grief.
Yeah. It's okay that I'm feeling furious about a rugby league game.
On national television.
Yeah.
Absolutely ropeable.
Now, close to that clip, recently, Joey and Matty Johns on Morning Glory with Matty Johns, which is actually, I'll be on for tomorrow, so that's from 9 till 12, guys. But that clip of Joey and Matty.
Queensland know straight away now exactly how they're going to play and who they need to pick to make that happen.
Don't you
they're
reckon
so decisive.
New South Wales don't know how they're going to play?
No.
No. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
We'll
like
see.
the last two.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Mate, I'm sick of you rapping Queensland. That's what I'm sick
Well,
of.
because they've just been better. They've had lesser sides. They've had terrific and they've just been better.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious. It's been on the score. Look at the scoreboard.
Well, you're just talking about their best team. It's their best team ever. They've been together for 2 or 3 years.
It's not their best team ever, though.
You just said that.
No. I said they've been a better team.
So their spine of Ponga, Munster, DCE, Harry Grant. Isn't that good?
No,
Throw
I
in
didn't.
Papalii,
See, you're
Tino.
going from one extreme to the other.
Whatever.
You're going one extreme to the other.
Well, let's see
It's
how
not
you
the
go.
best side
Righto.
they've ever had.
Put
and
your
it's
maroon
certainly not the
jersey on.
worst.
You should have some at home.
Well, I would.
Don't
Well,
you-
I do because they're easier to admire.
What?
Yes.
Just because you played 4 games and lost 4 doesn't mean you shitbag New South
Well,
Wales.
mate, you don't need to be a baker to know bread tastes good.
Arguably greatest clip of all time.
It's fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
Matty just bodies fucking Joey like you wouldn't believe.
In the explanation.
Yes.
But
To
I
the
get
clip.
where Joey's coming from.
Yes.
It's like, bruh, even if what you're saying is true, shut the fuck up.
Absolutely.
But then when you hear Matty saying that he was doing it to bait him,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, no,
It's-
like, I mean, Matty, he's the puppet master here.
Yes.
He's got a rise out of his brother.
It's
He
his
knows-
little brother as well. Older brothers know how to piss off the
Yeah.
younger brother.
And so Matty's just thrown in a little nuke that's just gone, tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick.
yeah.
And then Joey's just gone. I love the clip, like when you're watching the clip and you see Joey go, are you serious? Or what did he say? He said something along the lines, are you serious? Why don't you go put on a Queensland jersey? You
Yeah.
must have plenty of them. Oh, and then obviously the closing line.
He's not happy. He's not happy,
No,
Stan.
he's pissed off.
But that's what you want. That's why he is arguably the greatest player.
Not arguably. He is
Arguably greatest player
he's
of
the
all
greatest player.
That's why it should be called the Joey Johns medal, not the Wally Lewis. That's just my opinion.
Yep. Sorry, Wally.
It's my opinion. Sorry, Well. Sorry,
You're
Well.
out, bruh.
Would you
Kick
say
rocks,
that
Wall.
in Caxton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon
say
you
it to
would. You know,
Wally's
nothing would
face.
happen.
Now the court, you were like, it'd be weird if I didn't say it. As far as I'm
you know, actually,
concerned.
you know what? You get probably respect, I reckon. You get like
You
abuse.
get bashed. Like, you get bashed, but there'd be respect.
There'd be respect. Yeah, respectfully
Yeah,
bashed.
yeah.
They'd be saying, "I respect you, bro." But
Like
you gotta,
fair on you, fair
Yeah.
crap.
Good on
Like
ya.
coming here doing
Yeah,
that,
I'm a basher.
but you're a fucking dog.
yeah. I just think it's a
Respectfully.
disgrace. It's called the Wally Lewis medal. That's what I think. You can call the greatest Queensland player the Wally Lewis medal. That's fine.
Maybe they should actually have. It's called like one, like the Joey Johns medal, the Wally, and whichever person wins it,
Yeah.
Gets that.
that gets that medal.
I don't want to win the Wally Lewis medal, thank you very much. Were I to win best player in State of
That's
Origin.
actually a great point.
It doesn't like Wally Lewis inflicted a lot of pain on the state, and if you are the best player in a State of Origin series, you got to wear the fucking Wally Lewis medal. Like, I respect Wally,
No, it's actually kind of fucked up.
but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
It actually is a really good point. Like you're wearing an icon for Queensland's
Yeah.
medal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'd be like us wearing a Joey Johns medal.
I don't think it'd go down that well up north. I
We've
really
hoodwinked
don't.
you. We've hoodwinked you.
Fucking
I
okay.
can't believe that one went through the keeper. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
They should change that. They should change that.
Or
Joey Johns medal.
call it the Lewis Johns medal. You know what I mean? Like you could
Yeah,
call it a
together,
hybrid.
together.
I can
I like
see why
that.
that would be a bad idea.
I
either.
like that.
But to the Wally Lewis,
You know what? That's such like a
talking
Queensland
about?
thing to sneak in there.
Yeah, it
and be
is,
like-
and we
no
don't
one
realise
said
it.
anything about it. I said every yo, what the fuck is this?
We're always too distracted in New South Wales with, like, real
Controversy.
world, controversy and real world
distracted,
problems.
not winning it usually.
and we just
It
sit
wasn't a
there-
problem for 8 years. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You're not winning the fucking thing.
Oh man, I
become
actually
one.
do that. Yeah, like the Johns Lewis or Lewis Johns medal, or I just did. I reckon a different medal that mean the same for each whoever wins it.
But,
All the
but they've already,
Origin
but
medals,
you've already got a. So it's the Freddie Fittler medal if you're the best New South Wales player for New South Wales, and then I don't know, is the Wally Lewis one again for Queensland? It's a double up.
Yeah, so the Wally Lewis started.
double up?
So the Wally Lewis, that's how it started, as the Queensland medal in 1992, and then in 2003 it changed and got awarded to both.
Okay, well, whoever in New South Wales Rugby League was around in
2003, that was a dominant period for you guys.
Hang your head in shame. How
And
the
then
fuck
You
you
were
let that
pounding
go?
us.
And I'm pretty sure Brad Fittler medal started around 2005.
That's fucking.
So we were mid pound town,
Mid-pound, and
it's
we got the medal.
The only thing I reckon,
Madness.
like maybe if I had to have a Queensland player there, like maybe the Arthur Beetson, because like he started the
Started
whole
it.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Wally
I have-
Lewis is just a.
Wally
It's
Lewis
just
is a big fuck you to say. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that is.
Do you know he's one of that we spoke about it yesterday on the captain's run? He's one of the only players to play for Australia and get booed by New South Wales fans when he played in Sydney.
But he also as well.
Wally.
Fucking.
yeah, so he got booed in the Australian jersey by New South Wales fans.
Love
They
it.
hated him that much.
But he fucking hated New South Wales players. He wouldn't speak to them on tours and shit.
Yeah.
They'd go away for the Kangaroos. He wouldn't say a word to the New South Wales players. Not a word.
I love that.
And now the medal's lamed up.
Change it. Time for change.
Time for change.
2023. Time for change.
Speak up.
Speak
See the change you want to see in the world, bro?
Yeah.
Or be the
Be the
change.
change.
Be the change.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of change, Dragons have changed their head coaches. Anthony Griffin.
That was a nice one. That was a nice segue.
Like you said, coaches. You fucked it.
Well, wouldn't there be two? They've changed their coaches.
No, they
Head
changed the
coaches.
coach.
Wouldn't there
have-
be a new assistant that has
They
come
didn't
in
have.
to
They
take
didn't
in the
have.
old
They didn't have
assistant's
head coaches. Plural.
No one's fucking
That's all right.
talking about the assist.
job? But coaches.
No, that's fine.
No.
You almost got it.
Anyway, Anthony Griffin have they parted ways himself and the Dragons.
Shocking.
I think it's the right call, but I think they went about it pretty poor.
I didn't see this one coming. Yeah.
In what sense? In the sense that they
He
the
rocked up
timing
to
of it?
work, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it got leaked the day before. He was told, and it got leaked up to the media a couple months, 8 weeks ago now, that he has to reapply for the job. So just the dignity of the man, no, the media all being there knowing that he's about to get sacked, and then he's got to get his bags, walk out in front of him, and drive out.
Yeah.
Just give him a bit more
Dude,
dignity.
and
than
like
that.
it's like you want to talk about the mental health of a coach. Everyone gets sacked, and that's fine. And like you can call for coaches to be sacked, and you can talk about shit. But like the way you do it is important.
100%.
And to have to walk, firstly to have it all leaked, have it in the media, just spoken about, then to have to walk past everyone as you get into work.
Yeah.
Just make the call and say, hey, bro, don't come in today.
It seems to happen quite a bit in rugby league. I mean, Benji Marshall, one of the the greatest player West Tigers have ever produced. He had to find out about it in the paper that he'd been moved on. So it's not unusual for coaches to have their dignity stripped from them, but I don't think it's right that they do that.
yeah.
Like asking a guy to re-interview for your job is just disgraceful in the extreme. Just come out and say, you're not getting it, mate.
Yeah.
We're moving you on. Don't,
even privately.
Don't make him go in there with his little briefcase and
Yeah.
sit up at night doing his little PowerPoint with his wife, trying it out and
Trying
shit.
to
It's
work
just
it
a
on.
bit.
Yeah.
with stars or stripes with
You
the
know,
transition.
you just,
what's
you may as
what
well
am I
cut
doing?
his fucking balls off
Yeah.
if you're going to behave like that. It's not right.
I agree with you, mate. I think that they handle it really poorly. I think they should have made a strong decision. They should have kept it internal and just said, Hook, as soon as they said he's going to have to reapply, they'd made the decision that he's not going to be
course they
coach.
have.
Mate, and if you have to reapply for your job that you're already in, you're not getting it.
You're not getting it.
No.
Yeah,
It's
hot
It's
tip.
as simple as that.
No one's
the hottest tip in the
reapplied
world.
and made it.
Listen, no one in the history of man.
If your boss says reapply,
You're fucked.
you're fucked.
Start
It's all
looking.
over.
Start packing your bag.
start looking. Say,
Just go fuck you and leave.
Yeah.
the boss like, no, actually, really, I just need it for the technicality of
Yeah,
things.
no,
I need
it's
to go through the process.
it's a sort of procedural thing. Don't worry, we actually want to say, fuck you, I'm out of here.
It's not procedural.
And so, yeah, I'm a fan of good, strong decisions. I get that we're in a ruthless business, but I do think we need to do it in a humane way. And him coming in at 8 o'clock for a day of work to be told you're no longer the coach and get your stuff and drive out past cameras, it's like, why did he...
Why do you need to do that?
Why not just wait until... First of all, don't leak it to the media. Just wait till later in the day or whenever, meet somewhere privately, and then just get... You know what I mean? Give him a bit of dignity walking out. And then also, So I think it was 8 o'clock that happened. They sent the players out at 8:30 to do media. Like
Yeah, Ben
6
Hunt and
Dude, they're gutless, those fucks. They're gutless. Like, that's such fucking...
I can't believe that they wouldn't walk out themselves and go.
because
This
they
is what
don't
we're
have
doing.
the stones for it, mate.
But it's so, like, to have so little awareness of how that looks and also, like, how is the right way to behave.
Who did they send out recently? Was it Tigers players that they sent out? They sent out someone to face the media in similar circumstances. I can't remember because my mind's turning to mush. But
I think you're right. There was a club that there was a big drama, and
Yeah.
they just sent the players out to take
Yeah, they
care of
sent
it.
the players
Was it? I don't want to say the Manly Seagulls where they
No,
did
it
the whole
wasn't.
Jersey thing and they sent Des and fucking
Yeah,
Sherry
that
out.
was one.
that is
Yeah.
one
It had
example.
nothing to do with it.
One
There was another
example.
club as well,
There was
though.
another
They
club.
sacked Des.
And
which
yeah,
has
that
nothing
was
to do with it.
like a decision that was made above Des and DC, but they've got to
They
explain
had
it.
to answer
It's
for
like,
it. It was fucking
what
bullshit.
the hell? Like,
And then they sacked Des because he didn't win another game, even though it had nothing to do with him. And it was fine.
Let's not go there.
Nah, I'm not.
I mean,
But-
you've heaps improved as a club.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the CEO and the chairman should be coming out. Whatever. The director of football, if they even have one, coming out going, "This is why we made the decision. This is
Yeah.
it." Don't send the players out.
Can I peddle in salacious rumor and gossip?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
You already know it.
Yeah, of course. I will.
I've heard this from multiple sources now.
Are we talking whispers or shouts?
Oh, no, whispers. But it's, considering the club I'm about to refer to, wouldn't shock me. There's a club in the eastern suburbs of Sydney who are historically well known for purchasing players to win premierships because they can't do it themselves. I've heard that club potentially buying Benjamin Hunt.
Holy shit! And so what? Moving someone on?
That's what we've heard. Salacious
Look,
gossip.
salacious.
That's salacious.
Salacious car park gossip. Where you get your steroids and shit.
I reckon.
It's like dimly lit.
I tell you what, that actually checks out a little bit because
it checks out.
Because
If it checks out for Matty, it
if
checks
they-
out for a lot of
If
people.
they get Jason Riles and he's contracted for the next 3 years, the Roosters are going to want something in return.
And
I-
they do. Well, they don't need a 7 because they've got guns.
Well, they need a 7.
They need-
they need another Cooper Cronk.
a bit
right?
of
That's how they won the comp
well, a
last
bit of
time.
experience, an experienced older head.
You
could
winters
argue.
seen.
He's
Well,
seen winners.
and a player that's
Fuck, he's seen winners.
fucking
He's seen some of the
incredible,
coldest
right?
winters there are.
He's seen winters, and he's got better for the winters.
We saw a summer last year.
Well, that's right, because he'd seen so many winners. You're bound to see a couple of summers.
Would it shock you if the club that I haven't named, that's all right, I think it was obvious,
Oh, so you're the one.
he's the one that's named the
So
club.
that's not your fault for spreading that
legally, I'm
rumor. That's
clear.
your fault.
I'm clear.
No. Matty leaked that.
Matty
Matty
leaked
leaked
that.
that.
Matty leaked that. Everyone, Matty the water boy.
Yeah.
Put him under the quotation,
No,
please.
that was him.
Matty leaked it.
Not connected to bloke.
But if it comes out, then you quote us. As like, these guys were on top of it. But if
Yeah,
it doesn't,
if it gets
and it's-
confirmed.
Yeah.
If it's confirmed, it was us. And if it wasn't, it was Matty. If he goes to the Bulldogs, it was Matty
Yeah.
with a weird scoop.
Yeah.
Super weird and Ed scoop.
Yeah,
And
weird
get
Ed
get
scoop.
wherever car park you're going to, wrong car park.
Yeah, wrong
bruh.
car park, dude.
The logical destination for one Benjamin Hunt is the Bulldogs. They'd be starting to look real nice.
I reckon Wayne Bennett Dolphins would be looking real nice.
Oh, a bit of fish. But
For-
Katoa's good.
Yeah, but Katoa at 6,
What
Benny Hunt at
Sullivan's
7.
good. I like Sullivan.
No, Sullivan's out with the peck.
he's out.
He's out with a peck, but also
But
like
he was playing
Listen,
pretty good footy.
if I was a Dolphins fan, I'd be like, fuck it, get him.
yeah.
But
I'm a
don't you
bit
think
like-
it's like you've got
I
Katoa,
like these young
Sullivan,
guys.
Cody Nikorima, and Milford?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you put Benny Hunt in there, you're
Yeah,
bloody
you're
top
way
8.
No,
Yeah,
I understand,
yeah.
but I'm saying
Someone's getting moved.
there were more than one.
Yeah.
You could argue
But
they've got too many now.
I guess if you were Sullivan or Katoa, it's like like Katoa specifically, like you would almost be happy to buy.
well,
your time
I
and
actually
learn a
reckon
bit off
Katoa
them.
would keep his spot,
Would you play Hunt and Katoa?
Hunt and Katoa.
Or would you put,
But I do feel sorry for O'Sullivan because he did such a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, it's an
or would
nature
you
of the
run
beast.
Hunt and Jerry Marshall King potentially?
As in swap hookers.
You would just
Hooking
like
roll?
fucking,
Yeah. No, I'd go Honey at 7. Because think about how much he could teach Katoa and O'Sullivan. He could teach O'Sullivan a bit. But, mate, I think Dragons, they've got a lot of cash. He's back up in Brisbane. We know he loves Wayne.
Dolphins rather. Yeah.
I reckon Dolphins are a hot shout.
He's got
Watch out.
options. Know that.
But if he wants to win a comp, which has eluded him 2015, then the Roosters seem like a pretty good one to
Well, that's what Matty leaks to the Roosters. We're not saying the Roosters.
Wait, sorry. I mean, like the Eastern Suburbs Club. Matty said it. I don't.
Matty, we're talking about what Matty leaked, and we're just going to...
Do you think Dogs should win a comp if he went there?
I actually think right now the Dolphins, if they have Hunt, are closer to winning a comp than the Dogs. Well, look where the Dolphins are right now.
Yep.
But if the Dogs got Ben and then they get Bronson and Crichton, Villy kick out fit and well.
Over his pec issue. Mate, so Stephen Crichton in there.
I just, this Dolphins
with the Bronson.
side, they're sitting 5th.
Yeah, I like the finish.
But I'm just saying, using your rugby league eye.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hot side. It's a hot side.
But the Roosters have proven hot side doesn't mean jack shit necessarily.
Well, unless you get like a top.
Essentially immortal.
Immortal, basically.
Well, listen, like maybe can we go back in time and get a Cameron Smith from 2012, something like that? Maybe like a GI in his prime.
Well, if you do have a time machine, I don't know if we said it here, our podcast, or just when we're talking shit to each other, but if you had a time machine,
it's on this podcast.
You would go back and get Joey. Then you'd bring him forward. 2005 game 2, Joey.
And you just keep bringing him back.
And you just keep bringing him back. Kill him, bring him back. Kill him, bring him back. For every week.
Yep. And then maybe they're looking at another comp.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like you guys. I forget what I say on each podcast, when it's all just blurred into one podcast.
All blurred into one.
Well, apparently we were talking about goatees yesterday, and then I saw a comment. Someone said, "Isn't 2023 the year of the goatee?" Now I don't know if we'd had discussions about 2023
well, it's the
being
year of the bird, but it's probably also the year of the goatee.
It's also the year of the ambush, but like.
Well, it's not an ambush when you sit in second.
Well, you ambushed into second place.
That's not how that works.
That's not it.
You've also got a great side, so I don't know what the ambush parts.
Well, everyone gave us shit last year because we fell off a cliff. Now we're
yeah, but I don't think.
Oh, you cursed him. That was the
a lot
problem.
of people didn't have us in the top 8.
Let's just see how Kevy handles things when the whips are cracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How's Manly going?
Is he a cracker of whips, Kevy? Where's
Manly?
sitting pretty?
Don't worry about Manly. We're sitting pretty in 12th.
I'm worried
just
about
where
Manly.
we want to be.
Yeah. What's the ladder doing?
Just where we want 12th, I think.
Yeah, right.
Ready for our
tight
assault.
But it's a close season.
Tight
right?
ladder, tight ladder.
12th is like fucking basically first at this time of the year. No internet, not good. That's all right. We're basically coming first.
I think we're on equal points, sort of, with third.
Yeah.
You're 1 win outside the 8, I'm pretty sure.
Easy.
2 wins off first, something like that. So pretty much.
Where we want to be.
Pretty much
where we want to be.
You know what I do hate?
You want to come from the bottom.
You don't want to come from the top?
No.
No, be a power bottom.
You want to be a power bottom.
So Manly's power bottom.
Yeah.
That didn't go well.
What's wrong with being a power bottom?
No, I love a power bottom. It just didn't.
What the fuck's wrong with that?
You can generate more power, arguably, from the bottom.
Yeah, you're in control on the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's true. You are in control.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, in 2023 you are. Aren't you?
Oh, that's one of your best, Edward. But yeah, look, now there's also reports, this is according to James Hooper, Jason Riles, because he fielded offers to the Dragons, his manager anyway, I'm not sure whether Riles did, but his management did. The Roosters are a bit, I guess, they basically said, mate, you had an agreement till 2024. Again, this is according to James Hooper, so it's allegedly. Because you have gone out and tried to sell your manager is putting out offers to Dragons, we're not happy with you, so you can end up in 2023 rather than 24. Almost as you say, it seems like they're a little bit disappointed in regards to the fact that he had a contract here, they shook hands, and you are looking to break that contract early. That, again, all allegedly, all reportedly.
Let's just assume it's true. It is alleged, but now let's speak.
I can see why the Roosters would be pissed.
Can ya? Because they fucking do the same thing to any cunt they want to. If you want to fucking get rid of someone early because you're not liking the way they're playing or you want to move them on, like, it happens all the time. I get you can be a little bit miffed, like, well, bruh, but it's like, you're going for a potential head coaching job, and we'd fuck a player off in 4 seconds if we didn't think he was playing well. Shout out Mitchell Pearce. Like,
Is players and coaches different though? Is it a different?
I think it's a little...
I don't think it is.
Well,
It's the
maybe,
same thing.
But maybe Jason was like, they were like, well, we'll make you assistant coach, but we want you hanging around for a while. And he said, yeah, fucking oath. And now he's going for,
Sure, and
maybe
then
that
I'm
happened.
sure that when you sign a player, hey, really excited to have you at the club, love you, 3 years,
But
can't
I'm
wait to
saying-
fuck the next 3 years.
but what I'm saying
1
is-
year in, you shit, see ya.
What I'm saying is, if Jason Riles did commit to being assistant coach for 3 years and now he's going for the Dragons head coach role,
How is that different to them committing to a player for 3 years?
But are you upset by them going fuck off then?
No, I'm not
Which is
upset
what they're
with-
doing.
No, I'm not upset with them going go. I think that's like, well, it's kind of like going, it's almost like me going to my girlfriend, hey, I want to break up with you. And she's like, get out. And you're like, yeah, no, that was what I was going to do.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
exactly the intention. Like, but if you're really pissed off, It's the business, dude. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I'd love to. It might be trying to control the narrative in regards to saying like, you know, we moved him rather than him forcing us to move our hand. From
It
the
was
Roosters.
mutual.
Because the Roosters are. They're such a well. I mean,
There's a lot being.
say what you will about the Roosters. They are such a well-run club. It's a joke. They're so well
Yeah,
run.
incredibly well run. They have lost. Well, they lost Fitzgibbon. Now Jason Riles.
Yeah.
So they're losing men.
Jason Riles as well, funnily enough. And I don't, this is also, it's sort of rumour, but I've heard it a bunch. Huge dick.
Is that right? Were you telling me that the other day?
Yeah,
Or was it someone
mate,
else?
I've heard it from a few
Do you reckon
sources.
he had like that was part of his offer? Is like, I can lead a team. Have a look at this.
Apparently it's
Jump on.
Jump on like Tommy Turbo.
There's room for
2021.
Yeah.
There's room
It's
for all
like,
you.
like the Tigers, I was like, get on the bus, but this is hop on. Just hop on. Because they can't obviously
Hop on the hog.
Hop on.
But so Jason, the next hot thing, like
He
the next
seems to be.
Geraldo, he's been talked about a lot.
I'm
Well,
always nervous.
They're
when I
talking
hear
about him for the
he's a
Melbourne
high-branded
job as
coach.
well.
It's a. The thing is,
They were
he's-
talking about him for the Melbourne job. Then Bellamy goes, "I'm going again."
But don't you reckon with coaching, like promise and hype is so much harder to actually deliver on than like a player who's really good? Because you can see a player being fucking awesome.
Who was the last like super hyped coach
Trent was kind of hyped.
that's
Barrett.
done something?
Serraldo's doing
Like
all right.
was Bellamy hyped when he was under Wayne? Like was that? Can you recall that?
Was Robbo hyped? Robbo must have been a little hyped if he was getting the Roosters.
Yeah, because he went over and he won a few leagues in the English Premier.
Madge did. Madge was winning over there and he
Yeah.
came back and won with the Bunnies for the first time in a million years.
I'm trying to like a hyped coach. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm trying to think of one that because
These
like
guys seem more hyped. Serrato seems super fucking hyped.
Yeah.
Serrato's manager deserves a fucking million raises because he seriously was the most famous assistant coach of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
literally of all time.
Dude, some people were almost like, well, Serraldo's doing it. You know, it was almost like that hyped.
Yeah,
Yeah, as in like, yeah, he's actually the guy running the club.
Matty.
I know it's kind of recent, so it probably doesn't count. But Craig Fitzgibbon was kind of hyped. And he's
Yeah, he was
He was
hyped.
hyped.
But he's
And
only
he's
but he's only
delivered.
half a season in.
But he's delivered. Well, he's
He's delivered
delivering.
though. It went straight.
Yeah.
They went straight to what top three.
No,
in the first
they're
season.
doing well.
Yeah, they got Nico Hines, top three.
And I think
Was this his second season?
Yeah,
this is his second season.
Yep.
I think
he's
he's
delivered.
proven he can coach.
Yes, I think so too.
Does it mean that he's going to win a comp this year or next year? Maybe not. But I reckon it's proven like he clearly can coach.
He's delivered on hype.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Peyton.
Unlike others that have Burmo's initials. Don't know who that'd be.
He coached Manly and got rid of Nico Hines.
Sewell was hyped.
Yeah. And
He's
the jury's
delivered.
still out.
He delivered. He got coach of the year. So
Yeah, and he took you to the finals.
yep. He took you to the finals.
I think you got pumped in the
That was
first round.
that was
but
the last time you
56
made the finals. Last time you made the finals was with him. So show a little fucking appreciation. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it might have been 56-0 to the Eels, but whatever.
You made it.
We had the
mate.
pokies before the
Yeah.
night before. That was a huge reason why we lost.
Oh, of course.
Well, mate,
Oh.
Have a slap.
I think you're gonna have a slap the night before a game. Fucking hell. Anyway, when we make our assault
Okay, from the bottom.
league,
From the bottom.
as a
power
power
bottoms.
bottoms.
Yeah.
When the
We'll see who's
when the
laughing.
comp feels thrusting from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be the
Yeah,
Manly
you'll know who it is,
thrusting.
bro.
We won't be like, oh, it's the Cowboys, oh, it's the Eels.
There's
No,
a
it's
rumbling.
Manly.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
The power bottoms are back.
Oh, how good. Don't forget, you can stream NRL games for free on 9 now. The best commentary team, all the legends. It's a fantastic app, guys. Trust me. And we've got you can go Broncos Panthers tonight, Thursday night. And also, I'll be joining Hello Sport on their YouTube for the game tonight, Broncos versus Panthers. So make sure to be there as well. Also, Friday night, Ladder Leaders Rabbitohs play the Eels on 9 now. Then Sunday, Raiders, who are on a hot streak, host Manly on the 9 Now app. The biggest games and the best commentary for free. Get on and stream it now, anywhere, anytime. So make sure to head over there. It's easy. You can use your web browser as well on your computer, or you can use the app. 9 Now, the best in the business, baby. France, pull out of the Rugby League World Cup.
We'll have to put our hand up, I suppose.
I mean, a Rugby League World Cup here is pretty toughy stuff.
Yeah.
I'll put the hand up for the nation.
Yeah.
We've got the right fucking stone. We've got the stone.
Yeah, we got the
metal.
stone.
We're made of the right stuff.
Infrastructure.
Yeah. Oh, we got the infrastructure.
infrastructure.
Don't worry about that, mate. But that'll be good. Rugby League World Cup 2025, Rugby Union World Cup 2027, and then Brisbane Olympics.
Australia gets
2032.
sport. Australia gets sport.
We fucking get it down here.
We can chuck New Zealand a couple of games for the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, of course we can.
Oh, little brother can have a couple.
Yeah, of course he can.
Little brother can have a couple.
Anzac Spirit, send some games over there. Let him join in.
Yeah.
Little brother can have just under half.
I'll give him that. That's fair.
That's fair, don't you?
Pool games. None of the finals.
Oh, you have one final, one quarter maybe.
You can have Italy. They can have Italy versus Lebanon and
I think that's
Wales
good.
versus Scotland.
Qatar have expressed an interest in hoping the World Cup.
Yeah, great.
Look,
Right.
if that cash comes into the NRL,
Do they get it, or does they? Do they
no, they don't.
Yeah.
No, don't go to Qatar.
I'm not going to Qatar.
Yeah,
for
let's
Rugby
not
League.
do that.
Fuck that.
They're just trying to fucking get some use out of your stadiums.
Yeah.
They just be sitting there rotting.
Oh, man, what a like. Did you end up watching that documentary, the FIFA one on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
Got to watch it. FIFA allegedly are so corrupt. It is honestly
They certainly were, and that's not alleged.
Well, the guy that's
It's fucked. That they were taking.
well, the guy
dirty
that's
bribes.
taken over.
Sepp Blatter was a dirty little piglet.
Well, it's almost the same,
Right.
allegedly, reportedly
Reportedly, allegedly.
on the grapevine.
Isn't it ridiculous that that's all you have to say?
Yeah. Big FIFA. I don't want Big FIFA coming down.
No.
You don't want Big FIFA coming down.
Imagine if Big FIFA came down.
Big football.
Big football. Big FIFA comes down, you're done.
Yeah, you're in trouble. But like, not just like, they're probably not going to be litigious. They might allegedly just get you whacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reeks of that.
Did you hear that story of a Naples player? So Napoli, I think they call it.
I didn't want to correct you, but yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, heaps.
Best pizza in the world. Seriously.
I've actually never
Oh
been.
my god, it's so good.
Pizza?
You have been there?
No, I have not been there.
It's a like a lot of culture, but it's like a rough city. Well, the bits that I saw near the train station.
I do pretty sick shit for like the best pizza in the world.
It was
Fuck,
seriously
what would you
the
do?
best pizza in the
Well, I
world.
don't know. I'd have to be sort of like thrown some options.
Power bottom style?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Best pizza in the world?
Bro, we got off our plane.
Mm-hmm.
We got off our train. It was like so the shop opens at 11. We had an hour before getting back on our train to get to Milan. We sprinted we ran as fast as we could for like a K to get to this store. It's 11 in the morning on a Tuesday, random day. There's a line around the corner just for a random pizza store in the
How long did you
middle
wait
of it.
for?
We waited for about an hour, and we're starting we're getting close to when we had to be there to board. So wigging out, had this Italian guy at the front, and they speak so aggressively. Anyway, he ended up being a real good bloke. He put us ahead of everyone else so that we get the pizza and we could bounce. I think it was in Sexton City. It's like known as the best pizza place in the world. We had the first pizza. We're just in this little gutter, and this Italian guy walks past. And he's like, "Buon appetito." We had the first one. It was like, yeah, that was good. Then there was another pizza underneath, so we pulled that one out. We bit into it, and honestly, my mind exploded because what they do is they put cheeses on it. They don't tell you what cheese they're putting on it. So they might put wood smoked. They might put different types of cheese. The second one, it was easily the best pizza I've ever had in my
No
life.
wonder you fucking got a kid on the way, dude. Like, you have a pizza like that, you walk out of there stiff as a board.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was
You
stiff
gotta get
as a board.
You got to get into
That's
work.
not going down.
It's not going down. And so Aussies over there, stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Could go wrong, could go right. Gone right for me.
It's gone right for you.
Gone right for me. But anyway, this guy from Napoli, the team, the owners reportedly locked him in a room for 3 days and convinced him to stay at the club. And
So
he stayed at the club.
you're not coming out until you leave.
Well-
not coming out till you stay.
Allegedly.
I would allegedly fucking cave inside of fucking 24 hours, or maybe like a day and a half.
Yeah, because at first you'd be like, a bit of a G up. Like,
After a day and a half, I'm like, fine, dude, whatever. Like, as long as you just
give me 200
give
million
me
a
200
year.
million, I'll stay.
You'd stay in a room for a day and a half?
Well, that's what I mean. I'm saying that would be as long as I'd do it for.
Couple of hours.
Oh, really? You're going a couple of
Yeah,
hours?
Fuck it.
Just
Well, but
stay.
couldn't you just also go, yeah, right, I'll stay. Let me out. Yoink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Napoli,
Yeah.
Italy.
Yeah. Mafioso.
Mafioso.
That's true. That's true.
I think that the fact they've got you in a room in the first place shows that they
Yeah.
mean business, and I just go, okay.
They probably threaten to kill you pretty soon.
Yeah. 20
like-
minutes. Let's fucking wrap this
Allegedly,
up.
of course.
Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
out
wrap
of
it
here.
up, actually.
Yeah, no, this is cool. I don't
get
have
out of here.
that.
Have a few
Fuck, I don't have
Peronis.
Mafioso involved. I don't have the energy for that shit.
I'm just here to play a bit of football.
I don't need to
Yeah.
worry about money anymore.
Nah.
Sweet.
Sign
I'll
me
play.
up.
I don't need to fucking win a comp. I prefer to be alive.
So yeah, France will out of the World Cup. I mean, look, we should just.
put our hand up.
We've
We put our
got
hand
to
up.
host it
Yeah.
because there's not enough time. Where else is going to host it?
Let's be heroes.
There's
Let's
not
be the
enough.
heroes.
There's not enough time. It's our time to be heroes.
Yeah.
It's not enough time, so it's our time.
We don't want
to be heroes.
after them saying, "There goes my hero." We don't want
No.
them singing that after.
No. Or about someone else.
Yes. Yes.
Sing it about us. We'll be heroes.
Sing about us.
Yeah.
Happy to be a hero. Also, not mad at having another World Cup.
I'll take it.
Mate, Australia gets sport.
How long ago did we have one? It's pretty recent, wasn't it?
2017, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck.
With that like 6
Oh, we're
victory.
due then.
Yeah, we are due.
We're due.
8
do it
years.
again.
We're due, bro.
Don't forget, Menulog, our hungriest player of the week, was Kalen Ponga. Use the code PONGA to get $10 off when you spend $30 or more. And also, all new Bloke members to sign up to Menulog get $15 off when you spend $30 or more. Head to offers.menulog.com.au/bloke to claim this. Link will be in the show notes. You can't use them at the same time. But just use the code PONGA if you already have a Menulog, and you get $10 off when you order $30 or more. Now, Origin picks. Adokar has 80 minutes to prove himself. Jack Jabrovic is back this week. Luai will be 6. Will Hines be 14? What's going on? I don't know. What do you reckon, boys?
On the Luai will be 6. Everyone that seems to know anything about rugby league saying Luai at 6. So that seems.
I'm happy with that.
It
He
seems,
ripped
it seems
last
pretty
week.
much fucking locked to me.
He
ripped.
last
He
week.
ripped. Hines,
Nathan Cleary, who is the fucking general of the side, is going to be saying to Freddie, I want Luai. Isaiah Yeo is going to be saying, I want Luai. So I think he's a lock. Hines at 14.
maybe not.
Like, I'm obviously super stoked with Hines at 14. It just depends. He's not as, what's the word,
14-y.
versatile as other 14s, which has got to be a consideration, right? So...
I think you go.
But again, like, it depends.
Maybe you just give Luai and Cleary game 1. Hines is not in game 1, and then
So not
see
even
how we
on the
go.
bench?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who else you'd go at 14.
Would you go Appy and Damien Cook?
Maybe, but then who are we talking about? Are we talking about this with the Rue and Timmy on the street? Like
Reece
where
Robson.
where they were like saying, like, are we just doing that because Queensland's doing that? Do we have to go 2 hookers? Can we go something
Well, it's a
else?
good point. We spoke about it on our potty. Ben Hunt and Harry Grant just complement each other so well. Whereas I don't know whether Appy and Cookie.
I feel
Dude.
like Cook's the man this year.
I personally think Cookie can play 80. He's done it before at Origin.
Yeah.
All the hookers were playing 80 minutes until Queensland started doing this chop change thing. So it's not like it can't be done.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably be inclined to just pick one hooker. I think they'll probably pick Hines 14. But would I be shocked if it was fucking like a Jack Whiten?
Well, Jack
No, I
White's
wouldn't.
retired.
Oh, he's retired. True. Who
You
was
could
the
really
one
use a
we
Jack
heard the
White
other
one
day?
now.
Matty Burton,
Cody Walker. We heard the
Cody
other day.
Walker.
I don't mind Cody Walker
We had
because he
Cody
really
Walker the other
could
day.
come on around the ruck getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or do you go like a bigger one? I actually think, and I know it's way smoky territory, I actually think Jack Bird wouldn't be a bad 14.
I'm going to be honest with everyone here, and it might shock some people. I reckon of all the teams in the NRL this year, the Dragons are the team I've watched the least
Okay.
this year. And so I have no idea how Jack's playing.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see Jack DeBellin was in the frame the other day. I was like, get out of town.
He's playing
Tyson
good.
Frizzell's in the front.
Yeah.
Do you reckon your boy
Tyson's
Olakau'atu?
been there though. Nah, Jack will be in the side.
Hamole,
100%.
yes.
Do you reckon
but
Olakau'atu will be?
I think
No.
he should.
Jake
I'll
has
tell
to-
you what,
no,
he
Jake-
got fucking
Hamole
ran
won't be.
over the top of by
Yeah.
Bryce Hunt on
I
the
was watching
weekend.
last week with a fine tooth comb. Didn't like what I saw.
Yeah, that one.
Manly's really out of form at the moment, which is tough. He was, if it was picked a few weeks ago, he would have been there. But it's just, if he has a fucking barnstormer against
I
the Raiders,
think-
maybe.
Against the Broncos, outside of DC, he was your only dangerous player.
Yeah.
Now, where's Liam Martin at? He's been playing again.
Yeah, so he came back. He was snapping blokes last week.
He was. I'm looking at Liam going, you look like you're ready to go, bro.
I'm happy.
Another week plus another 10 days on top of that.
He'd be ready to go. He'd be
If
ready to go.
Famole has a big game, I think he
I don't
can.
think Hamole gets picked.
I think he can get in there.
I think Hudson Young has hit his form
Hud-
right at the right time.
I think Huddy over Hamole. I'm not saying that that's what I would want personally because obviously I'm team Hamole, but I think Huddy Young's
Well,
been scoring fucking tries with reckless abandon,
Reckless abandon and loving it.
like stinging for it.
I think Hamole, if he was playing for the Raiders right now, would get selected. I just think he's a victim that you guys, and not saying this to take the piss, are just not playing that well.
We're not playing well.
And so he's a victim of that. You can only do so much out there on the edge.
do you reckon Tyson Frizzell gets a
I reckon he's in the like
for the bench
frame
potentially?
because he was actually, and I forgotten. I thought he wasn't in the squad last year. He was actually in the squad last year.
Yes.
The only reason he wasn't injured initially, and that's why he missed a series or something. And
Yeah.
then it was like, sometimes that happens, and it's like whoever came in played better, and you just like.
So would
never
you
come
do you
back.
think they would start Liam Martin and then play like like maybe Crichton Frizzell off the bench.
Crichton.
I don't think Crichton's
Angus
getting
Crichton.
to go.
Okay, Angus Crichton.
I don't think Angus Crichton's getting picked this year, is he, you reckon?
Maybe.
I mean, I love Angus Crichton. He's on the bench for the Roosters. He's still coming back, getting sort of everything back on track.
I think it depends on how he goes this week, I reckon. But he's
Yeah.
not starting this week, which is surprising.
No, Satilli's
The
starting.
Roosters getting fucking pumped.
So who would you have as a on the bench?
So
you
who would
got
be our
Payne-
back
just
row?
Haas,
assume
Junior
Liam
Paulo.
Martin's starting.
Okay, back rows would be Isaiah Yeo, Liam Martin, and who we having? Cam Murray.
Cam Murray.
I'd be
yeah.
putting Cam on Dave Fafita or for job on Fafita.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
that I think that will be the start.
So then, your front rows would be Payne, Turbo, Gerbo.
Yep. Payne and Gerbo, and then
And then on the
big
bench,
The
Junior
Polo,
Polo,
big junior off the bench, off the pine, as it were.
Hutto.
Huddy. Let's just say
Huddy
fucking-
Frizzell?
Let's just say.
Do you need another front row, you reckon?
Yeah, I think another front rower.
You reckon two
Oh,
front rows?
so what? Regan?
He's injured. He's out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's two.
Who would you go?
You're pretty light in front row. You got gun front rows, but you're pretty light in front rows.
Who the fuck would you go for another front row?
I actually think that's
Someone
where you
else
could
is
find,
injured as well.
You could find Hamole a spot and go, mate. We're actually going to bring you on in the middle and
Yeah.
we want you to go skits.
Charge because he could
He's
do that,
massive.
right? Yeah, he's huge. That's funny because he kind of. Well, it's not funny. It's interesting. Like he is more versatile than just being a back rower.
100%.
Right? Like,
I'd bring
you
him on
could
through the
definitely
middle
play him in the
and
middle,
go,
as being a big,
mate,
thick
And
bastard.
just get him to fucking
Wind
truck
up.
now.
20 minutes. I need 10 runs from you, bro.
Wind the fuck.
What do you got
I
there,
don't
Matty?
hate that.
I was just going to throw out, what about someone like Ryan Madison who plays both middle and edge? Fair enough.
No. No, it's not a bad shout.
No,
Like on the
no,
bench,
it's
on the
just more
bench.
off that
Because he's
first
good
game.
off the bench for the Eels. He's so good that sometimes you'd rather him come off the bench.
Plays in the middle.
Is he big? And I'm like saying this more as like uninformed. And everything. So his arms are a thing of consequence. But is he big enough to be a middle of consequence?
Yeah, big enough and explosive. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But what
But
about
I-
Hamole
I
coming off the pine?
I
ready
don't
to
mind
snap?
Kamole coming
You've
off
got
the
me
line.
toey thinking
Yeah.
about Hamole winding up
Through the
now.
middle, just go 20 minutes of your best.
Chuck
Go
that
skids.
pure seed.
Yeah, and we don't need you crabbing across or anything. We just need you
Don't
running hard and
offload.
straight. Yeah.
Just fucking run.
I like it. There are bigger questions though. Huge questions.
Yeah.
Immense rugby league questions.
Yeah.
Does Thomas Trbojevic get at centre spot? Yay or nay?
So the yarn that I keep hearing is that he is being told to run a certain way
Yeah.
so that he changes the way he runs and then he'll be sweet.
And avoids
So he's
injury.
like in the process of like evolving.
Is that the best place to be in when you're playing Origin?
No, but I ride that dick.
Yeah, I ride the
But
dick too.
or does Freddie say, give it to me straight? Are you ready?
Well, I think Tommy Turbo says to him, I'm not ready.
But if he
Yeah,
says,
same,
but if
that's
he
what I-
says I'm ready, I'm rugby league ready.
then you have to trust him
Yeah, you got to trust him.
because he's such a thoroughbred.
You have to
Yeah,
trust
and
him.
because he's
And he's never told a lie in his life.
No.
That you can fucking
He
take
find
that home
himself.
tomorrow.
Google that.
He find himself.
Look that up, Matty.
Has Tom Trbojevic ever told a lie?
Answer's no.
Which is a lie.
And he find himself. No, it's not. He slipped over in the shower, you dog. He did. Then you start, okay, so let's say that he is in. Let's say that he is in because he's never told a lie and he's told Fred he's ready to go. Do you have Brian Toto on one wing, obviously, but do you have Campbell Gillard, or Campbell Graham rather, or do you have Addo Carr, who
Well, depends how Adokar goes this week. But
scores 2 tries, looks good?
Scores 2 tries. I think
Yeah.
you have to go
You got
Adokar
it.
because of what he brings off the
Well,
field.
because I think the state has a need for speed, and I think in previous series we've looked away from our need for speed,
Yeah.
and it's hurt us.
I think Tommy will say, mate, give me a few more weeks to get me body right. Some people say, oh, well, look at his stats. They're similar to your last year or whenever, but anyone that watches the Manly game can see that
It's not the same.
He's trying to get his body right.
He does put up pretty good numbers though.
I know, which is crazy.
Yeah.
He's still running for like 180 metres, a try assist or two here. Like, he's still doing decent.
Yeah.
Just that he's
It's
ceiling is so
also
high.
the rest of the side is not going well, so it's probably more glaring. But like, it's
Because I can just imagine right now, just viewing him running, as we all know, he looks like he's hitting at about 80, 90% speed, maybe 85.
I reckon 80.
85.
And in Origin, like, I worry, like, if you've got a Gagai or a Holmes coming at you quick, does he have the
Confidence to
confidence just to go boom and just I don't know whether, but he deserves, like, arguably had one of the greatest series we've ever seen by a player.
Well, he's played 8 games, once scored 9 tries.
It's unbelievable
We
what
were
he's
actually
done.
doing the maths there, as comprehensive as it is. If he keeps on that try scoring rate, he'll finish with 30 Origin tries. So
I would leave the decision to him.
He would score.
likely?
I think he'd score 12 more than GI.
Holy shit. That is outrageous.
and the only player
That's
to ever
how
score a double hat trick.
That's how juicy he's been in his 8 games, which is not that many.
Well, he's only 2 off the record for New South Wales.
Yeah.
That is actually insanity.
That is absurd. Scored 9 tries in 8 games. That is fucked.
and like some of the trials are hectic.
Greg
too.
Inglis has scored 18, I think, if memory serves me, of 32 games.
Wild stuff.
Tell you what, I would suck the devil's dick for those hammies to be good. I think we've had this conversation maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it comes back around. I would.
I think it was when you had Thingo and we said, "Oh, you've been sucking the devil's
That's
dick."
right. And I was trying to fix
Oh,
the
yeah,
hammies.
do when you
Maybe
had
I need
pink
to
eye?
get back.
Is that when you had pink
no,
eye?
I had hand, foot, mouth disease.
Oh, you've had pink eye as well, haven't
You
you?
were trying to get
I
Tommy
haven't
back.
had pink eye.
Have you had pink eye?
No, I've never
you had
pink
pink eye.
No, I've never had pink eye. Touch wood. Fucking hell.
That's true wood too. That's real wood. You're not getting the fake stuff there, mate.
There you
Is
go,
that good
that's
honest?
real.
Is that
honest,
Australian? Is that an Aussie wood?
Yeah, mate. Northern New South Wales, mate.
Oh, yeah, I thought I would be talking.
Couldn't tell you that one.
No, it's good.
These honours are professionals, mate.
No,
That's wood.
it's good wood, brother.
Queensland, will Ponga be fullback? Hammer and Gagai both in the team. What does Queensland back 5 look like? What does their back row look like? Who made debut for Queensland? I think Ponga has to be fullback as long
I'd
as
be
he gets
shocked
through.
if he wasn't.
As long as he gets through this week, sweet. Has to be fullback. I think Gagai's actually playing better than he was last year. I think he gets selected. It's just a matter of, do you give that other wing spot to Hammer? So you've got Hammer and Selwyn on the Stings.
Again, like Tuolangi in a side that hasn't been playing well, right?
Yeah.
So you have Val and Gagai in the centres, Hammer and Cobbo on the wings.
On the wings.
It's pretty good.
It's fast boys.
Hammer's been fucking great
deserves
this
it.
season.
Hammer deserves
Hammer has been outstanding. Tuolangi's been solid. He's been solid, but I think Hammer's just been so
I
good
feel
that
like
it's like,
Queensland, you guys are pick and stick, solid as a rock, but your wingers is where you don't mind fucking, Yeah, we'll fuck around.
Yeah, we'll chop and change there. Ponga played one of the greatest games ever in Game 3 last year, so if
So
he got
good.
dropped, that would be
And he
shocking
played
in
well on
extreme.
the weekend.
killed it.
There's no way that Billy doesn't pick him. Zero chance, I think.
Agreed.
I was having this chat with a friend of mine yesterday. Shout out to Brace. Hasn't Billy Slater just elegantly and deftly migrated from fantastic all-timer into like a fantastic commentator?
He's so good to
And
listen
just
to.
like and like well on his way to becoming an ornament of the game.
Well, he's a
Like,
professional.
Salt and pepper in the hair now. He's
Oh,
older.
he's salted up. He's salted up.
I can just see myself talking to my kids in a couple of years and being like, that cunt could play.
You know what? He reminds me a bit of Sterlo's analysis.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good.
He's also fucking annoying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In
In the most respectful way possible.
yes. You've broken my heart many times, Billy. As
I
a
can't help
player
but
and
respect
now
you.
as a coach. And listen, I felt weird about last year. When he came into coach, I had a weird feeling.
I thought we might have got a bit of respite from Billy Slater based.
Yeah,
fucking
as
pain.
in have a couple of years
Yeah.
off, mate.
But he's
Jesus.
just I couldn't be more, into someone I shouldn't be into.
Oh,
he's-
he is the Juliet to your Romeo.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he was my assistant,
Yeah.
I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble back home.
Oh yeah,
Know that.
you're playing up.
I'd be playing up.
Yeah, you're playing up.
I'd be working late.
Yeah.
Out of the blue.
Listen to Billy Slater do shape.
I'd start adding podcasts.
Yeah.
We're
Where's your
recording-
podcast
We're recording
at
at 11:30 tonight,
Yeah.
baby.
Back row, this is a tough one. Curdy Catewell, he's got Origin about him, all about him. Then
KC.
he's got all Origins.
Yeah.
He's all about, and I love the way that he's a utility to a degree as well, so you can move him around. But big, thick hot boy Fafita has been big. He's been thick. He's been hot.
If David Fafita doesn't get picked, I'm not here.
No, he'll
Yeah.
get picked. But can't you? So who'd it be?
Kafusi on one side for sure.
Fusi,
Fafita.
Fafita,
Cotter at 13.
Carrigan.
Carrigan at 13, I reckon.
Carrigan.
So Cotter will get dropped
No, Cotter off the bench.
off
I'd
the
say,
bench.
through the
Could you
middle.
have?
Cut off the
would-
pine.
and then would
Off
you
the pine,
have Curdy Capes on the bench?
You could, but it's such a stacked forward pack that you've got Collins, you've got Papalii, you've got Christian Welsh.
Is Welsh going to get play? I
Welsh
love
will
Christian
start.
Welsh.
Will Welsh start?
Maybe just
Welsh
depends
coming
what
back
they're
from
going.
injury though. Like there's and I'm not. I am.
He's been pretty good. He was
Welsh
good against the
through and through.
Broncos. He was good against the Broncos, and they dominated the Roosters.
Who do you
for
think your
as well.
starting pack will be?
I reckon starting pack.
Start Hunt. Oh, they bring Hunt off.
Christian
the
Welsh
Pine.
also owes us seats.
No, I
to an
think
Origin
they
game.
start Hunt. They bring Harry. We bring Harry
Right.
on. So I would be going. Oh, because then you got Big Tino as well.
Oh shit! You guys have got.
Their side's actually
Moi
fucking
Fodawaker,
good.
career best form right now.
He's not getting in, is he?
Paddy Carrigan at 13. I'd probably start for Fida Kofusi.
Yep.
Up front, starting wise, maybe Collins, Welsh, Tino, Cotter, Papalii off the bench, and then that last one,
Harry Grant.
Harry Grant.
So you're dropping Cody Capes.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, no, you just dropped him.
no, no.
It's a fucking good side.
It's hot. It's hot. It's
But
you know
you're
what?
dropping a Broncos player. That's curse word.
I didn't drop him. I said I don't know where I would put Curdy Cape.
Well, he's gone from starting to
Fucking not even
out
in
of the side.
Come on, boys.
Put the 19 on him. Really,
I
really
think also,
deflating.
I will say though, this is the first series in a few years where I really think it's genuinely 50-50.
this
Your
season.
forward
As in
pack's
on paper.
fucking insane.
It's
just going
all
through
game
that.
one.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that we come in as the such underdogs Queensland last couple
That's
of years.
horseshit.
I reckon that's
Mate,
no longer the case. It's 50-50.
this game in Adelaide in 2 weeks' time, basically, is pretty much for the win.
It's a serious decider.
Yeah. Which
Out
is
the gates.
annoying that that's the way it works. You should really have it in one of the home states' first game, IMO. We were discussing that before in the green room before we got started.
We
Green
were
room.
we were discussing that in the green room.
But, whatever. We'll fucking
It should be game 2, but that's fine.
Whatever. We'll
Listen,
win in Adelaide
whatever.
and then we'll win whatever game 2 is. Queensland.
But in regards to on paper,
Yep,
I do think that
completely
it's
agree.
like 50-50.
But you guys are more settled as well. That's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's in terms of it's just kind of annoying where a bit like what's happening. It's like
We're never settled.
never settled.
We've never been settled. Never.
so
we're just not settled.
We've never been.
Well,
we've
it's
literally
funny
never
because
been
like
settled.
that was Matty Johns' point. Is like Queensland seemed to make it look very simple, like what the selection is. We're all good. Whereas New South Wales, it's so like, oh shit, do we squeeze this guy? in?
Everybody stay calm.
Yeah.
We've got too many good players. That's actually been our curse.
Which is again, that's unfair because it's not like the selectors are doing that. It's more the media that make that environment feel like the
You
selectors
know how
are doing
have
that.
you ever heard the saying "beauty is a curse"?
Yeah.
It's similar to that with regards
Weapons
to
in the
New South
duffel.
Wales. Like weapons are a curse.
Yeah.
Too many weapons
Too many
So
reps.
many weapons.
means it's you've got too many weapons.
Campbell
It's a curse.
Graham frothing right now. Latrell Mitchell frothing. Brian Toto frothing. You got plenty of frothers right now.
Yeah.
Forward pack: Isaiah Yeo
Frothing.
frothing. Payne Haas. I actually think Payne Haas might get player of the series
Pain ass.
What's that pain?
Frothing.
because he is so good. Right, he's even
frothing.
Dally M's by a substantial margin.
Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
frothing.
he's frothing.
He's frothing right now. The
he's
big
frothing.
fella.
Gerbo froths every time he
Yeah.
slips into blue. He froths every time he takes the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He just
love
frost
that now
rugby
he's if you're fit, you're playing.
Gerbo.
Yeah.
Well,
And he
he's
earned
the
that
heart
back. He
and
earned
through
that
just
back. Just
blood,
going,
sweat,
I'm just
and
going
tears.
to...
Because you know he'll go out there and he'll snap 70 cunts in half, and that you got what you paid.
You
for.
lacked a bit of snap when he was not there,
We didn't have any snap.
and he came back, brought a bit of snap in.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
He brought
and,
the
and
snap.
when he's snapping, everyone's snapping.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you can't help but snap if you're seeing so snap a lot, snapping.
Snap a lot.
But Liam
snaps
Martin,
a
he'll
lot.
get in there and snap. He's good country
He's
stuff.
a snapper.
Yeah. Country snapper.
Cameron Murray will snap too.
He loves a
He'll
snap.
find his front, quick ball, snap.
Yeah.
$13 for Payne Haas.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
enough, but nice.
Nathan Cleary, known
New South Wales
snapper.
13 plus.
Well,
no, he can.
is this his series? Is this Nathan's fucking series?
Kles dog.
Kles dog?
Cles, I never heard that.
No, don't you give our fucking
Kles
states
dog.
halfback that nickname.
Kles
Thank you
dog.
very much.
Cles dog.
No, it's not Kles
Mad
dog.
Kles dog.
I tell you what,
It's Mr. Ice.
Cherry Evans has been playing pretty fucking well.
He has been playing
Yes,
some
he
good
has.
footy. DCE. Too bad about the rest of them.
Huh?
Huh? What's that, bro?
Oh, nothing.
Getting very lippy for a bloke you won a spoon a couple of seasons ago.
Hasn't made a final since fucking
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Out of the top 4 and out of the 8 last year. Are we forgetting all this thing?
Tumbled, dude.
Are we
Tumbled.
forgetting this punters and dribblers? They've been here before, and it
I
didn't
just
end
said
well.
it's unfortunate.
Tumble.
I'm with you guys. I feel your pain. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to empathise.
Tumble.
I'm trying to empathise with your
Tumbled.
pain.
Kid tumbled.
TUMB.
I want you back. I want you back in the 8. I really do.
No, mate.
I really do.
Talking shit.
It's a great club, Manly.
Talking shit.
I'm feeling your pain.
Fuck off.
We know Manly's a great club. You don't need to tell us that. Never won a spoon, 8 comps.
The Northern Eagles.
Immortals. What?
Dude, this is fucking... Calling HR.
Okay. Matty's our HR head.
Yeah, we'll be calling him.
We'll be letting them know.
Saying that we're displeased. Feel like we're getting bullied.
Brizzy Broncos versus Panthers. Brizzy paying 310.
Panthers.
Why so quick? That sounds like a spike
You don't
bet.
have Reynolds.
You don't have Reynolds.
That's a spike
You
bet.
don't,
No,
have,
you don't have Reynolds.
Adam Reynolds.
You didn't even think about it though.
You don't have Adam Reynolds. What do you mean?
We come in here prepped, dude. We thought about it.
We meet up before we come on here. We do notes.
We meet up, we do notes, we go through it. We don't bring them in because we don't want to destroy the illusion of just off the top intelligence in rugby league.
We're up at 5 a.m.
Looking at
we do
stats,
this show. Looking at
wins,
Doing
stats.
everything. So we get 5 a.m. Pour through all the stat sheets. Then we go and we lift weights for an hour.
Yeah.
Sit ups and shit.
Get after it.
Then we go have a coffee.
Pipe up.
Then we review all the notes again. Then we come in.
Video sesh.
One more review of the notes in the car.
We,
then
we play
come in.
video. We watch the other episodes we've done.
Yeah.
We go,
We'll go back through all of our
could I have been a bit
episodes.
sharper here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I said that before? Probably.
Was that
I've said it
funny?
2 more times.
How could we reword that to make it funny?
Yeah, okay. I can see
Do
that
we give
happening.
down enough shit?
St. George
St.
Dragons
George.
versus Sydney
Dragons.
Roosters.
Dragons.
Really?
Yeah, fucking
I'm
oath.
going Roosters.
Dragons.
Roosters, they are going to be
Nah, they've
angry.
lost it.
They're an angry
You
cock.
can
lost
be
their
angry and
way.
still be
No,
shit.
angry
Dragons'
cocks.
new
An angry
coach.
cock is a scary cock. we all
but
know
the
that.
Dragons, new coach, dude. New coach.
They don't bounce back. It's a myth. That's actually the last
Look,
four
no.
coaches that got done.
Yeah, exactly. So it's bound to happen now.
Oh, okay. I just think an angry cock is a scary cock.
Definitely a scary cock. And a dragon, blow fire and it, burn all the pubes off.
Blows it.
Right.
South Sydney versus the Eels.
South. Poor old Eels.
Jeez, that
Poor
fucking
old
cliff.
Eels.
Poor old.
I've got an idea. Let's sell all our good players.
Yeah.
I'm
See if it
going
works.
Rabbitohs. Sharkies v the Knights.
Knights.
Sharks. Shut up, Eddie.
I've just got a feeling.
You got a feeling?
Yeah.
What's it? What kind?
He
What?
had a feeling that the Tigers were going to beat the Broncos a couple of weeks ago as well, and they got fucked.
Yeah, I know. My feelings aren't always right.
Yeah. What's the feeling like? Where'd you get the feeling from?
Ponga last week gave me a feeling.
Okay, Queensland form kind of stuff.
Just gave me a feeling.
Okay.
Gave me a feeling.
Yeah. All right. I'm going Sharkies.
Yeah.
Tigers, Cowboys.
Tigers.
Tigers.
Really?
Yep.
You're the Tigers. You're a bit of Tigers bandwagon.
I think the Tigers have been going pretty well.
Well,
I
they've
agree.
every game they've played, except for maybe like 2, they've been in it.
Like what, 20-0 last week to the Rabbitohs, but the Rabbitohs played well.
and it was like 6-0 till the 70th minute.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think the Tigers are there or thereabouts, and Cowboys.
It's also more fun if the Tigers win because the Cowboys are, at the moment, unfortunately, last year they were able to feed off the goodwill of the people because it was like unexpected. Now it's like, fuck off.
Tall poppy syndrome kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
We don't want you to succeed
No,
because you
fuck
got
it.
the glory last
You got
year.
it last year, and you should have kept going, but you didn't, and now I'm pissed off for it.
No one got that more than the Raiders. So the Milk, when they made the grand final, everyone was on it. The next year, everyone was tall poppy. Like, fuck the Raiders.
Yeah.
Big news. Josh Papalii has retired from Origin.
There you go. There you go. Focusing on his beloved Raiders. What a stand-up guy.
What a good guy.
Also, he's seen the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Fuck that. I'm getting out while the getting's good.
Yeah, get out while the getting's
No,
good. Get
Big
out on a
Papa.
high. Get out on a
Big
high.
Papa's earned the right to, mate.
Of course he has. He's also pretty wily. He's seen plenty of winners, old Big Pups.
No,
Fuck
no, no.
that.
And he's
Raiders
seen the
need me.
writing.
No,
Yeah.
Raiders
no.
in a bit of form as well, you know? Like,
Looking to make it 6, they won't.
He's
They're looking
sitting there
to make
going,
it 6.
I've left it in good hands. That's what's happening. Not this like writing on the wall. He's not a coward.
No,
he's not a
no,
coward.
no.
Are you
He's not
calling him a
fucking
coward?
around.
You're
No.
calling him a coward?
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
saying
so
he's
he's
smart
smart.
and he's wily and he's seen
It's
winters.
smart to leave your brothers hanging.
Well, he's not. He's going to his real brothers, the Raiders.
No, he's Queenslander brothers as well.
Nah, dude,
He's no
fuck
coward.
that.
He says, I've left it in good hands.
Well done,
no
Josh.
more.
Bravo.
That'll do, pig. That's what he said.
Bravo.
He said to the rest of the
Smart.
team, that'll do, pig, and he bounced.
Pretty late timing. Pretty late in the piece.
No. They would have known internally for years.
You know what? He might have even.
told him 3 years
Might have
ago.
been that Queensland were going to abandon him, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'll make
Is
the
this
call."
Billy going, mate?
Billy's
You
going,
can
"Hey, dude, you
fall on
gone."
your sword?
He told Billy 3 years ago that
So
he's
what
going
will
to
you do
retire
now?
this,
How does
this
that
date.
change? How does this change it?
Well, you get that extra spot on the bench, and you've got Tino, you've got Cotter, Carrigan, got Welsh, Collins, Moe Fodawaker.
So is Fodawaker the one that comes on?
Capewell, or Capewell could come in that position.
Is
if
that
you
a like for like?
No.
Well,
It's not.
so
what I mean.
so you could have 2 front rowers. Let's say the 2 front rowers off the bench. So let's say you start with Collins and Welsh. You could have Tino, Cotter as your 2 front rowers. Utility forward, and Harry Grant. You could do that.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Gyro.
Gyro. Yeah, that's another one.
I like
He's
Jai.
a dog, and he can
like
play in the
Jai.
middle as well.
You got dog in
I
him.
like Jai.
Doesn't mind getting busy.
Well, and I just love a rugby league Jai. I think we all do.
Well, congratulations to Papalii. What an incredible Origin career. Jeez, he's been so good for us for so long in the middle there. That's tough.
How many games has he played, Matt?
It's
Matthew?
crazy to think he started on the edge, moved
Yeah.
into the middle.
He's thickened over time.
Oh, he's
Thick as anything now. Thick
like
as...
a good honest custard. Really thickened.
Or a butter. Churning butter.
23 Origins.
That's nice
in
for
the
a big
middle,
fella.
in the engine room.
Really good
23.
stuff.
Wow.
Not bad.
Thanks for your services, mate.
7 and a pinch. Call it 8 series.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. In the
bad.
middle there, just with that mullet flying about. And very rare. I can't remember a bad Origin that he played.
Did he
No.
Did he
always played
debut
good.
in the decade of dominance era?
I think
Yes,
so.
Eight
he
straight era?
debuted in 2013. He's
On
been
the edge too, wasn't
there
he?
you go.
He's
So
been
he
a
got
part
to
of
play with
six,
some fucking balls.
series wins.
He has 6 series wins the forward.
He was part of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. Not
What a
bad.
career. What a career.
Good riddance.
Overrated.
I tell you what, Raiders. I tell you what, Raiders are towie for a prem.
Yeah. Well,
I'm loving.
I'm starting to
loving-
like him again.
I
Okay.
know. Loving him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loving him
Okay.
again.
Well, not this week.
Who would you rather win the comp this year, Raiders or Warriors?
Raiders.
Raiders.
Really?
Yeah.
Warriors
You're not on the
aren't-
Warriors,
Warriors
fan?
aren't winning the comp.
No, but not in
No,
reality.
mate. I want to see Ricky crying.
Yeah.
I want to see fucking Jackie Whiten going out a champion. Like, obviously, if Manly doesn't win, who would I want other than that? I like. There's just something about Huddy Young,
Sticky
the
gets me
Maitland boy,
going,
just
dude.
getting in there. But more than that, Ricky in the lead up, the press conferences, the fucking drama, the buzz.
Him coaching the whole game on the sideline, just
Screaming,
sweating,
sweating.
Him running on the field if they do win.
Oh, wouldn't that be?
That would
that'd
be pretty hectic.
powerful. That'd be powerful.
That's
That'd be
powerful
a
stuff.
powerful rugby league image.
You put a bit of music behind that,
Dude,
a bit of
him
slow
and
mo.
Jack will have their
They'll pash.
ET,
They'll be like,
their ET
They'll
gal
literally
moment.
pash though.
That'd be hooking up.
Yeah, dude. that'd
Then
be
they'll,
fu- I
they'll
wanna
punch
see
on
that,
to
dude.
celebrate, then pash.
Yes.
I guarantee they
Kiss
hook
and
up.
punch.
Tongue and everything. And gropes.
Anyway.
Anyway, rugby league.
so
I'm going Cowboys, Dolphins, Storm.
Storm.
but it's a tough one.
Bellamy's record over Wayne is significant.
Yeah, but look, the reason I'm finding it hard this year is because the Storm have been indifferent, and there's a few Storm old boys in the Dolphin side
That would be
coming
towie.
back. Could be toey.
I'm going Storm, but geez, it's hard to go against the Dolphins.
Yeah, I love the Fish, dude. I want the Fish to win the comp other than Manly.
I thought you just said the Raiders.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
I'd
like,
go the Raiders. There's just something about Ricky that gets me going.
But
Okay.
Wayne getting another comp would be fucking.
It's a fish. Fins up. Get your fin up.
If Wayne
Yeah.
won the comp with the Dolphins this year, pack her up.
Oh, yeah, pack her up.
Pack her up.
Pack her up.
Yep.
Pack her up, boys. Canterbury Bulldogs versus Titans.
Titans.
Dogs.
Nah, dogs. Dogs are good. Dogs are doing their best.
Dogs.
I'm going. I don't
Dogs
know.
at home,
Top-
dogs.
Doggies.
Titans are in a bit of a hum.
Titans don't
Even though
like
they
a
got
call,
fucked by the
bruh.
Knights.
They don't like coming to Sydney.
Bulldogs need a
Doggies.
win because they're like struggling.
Doggies need a win. I reckon it'll be a shit show, and I think I'll scrape over the line.
Speaking of shit shows, Raiders versus Manly.
Nah,
Manly.
Manly's never lost a game in Melbourne.
Raiders pound you into death.
Manly's never lost in Canberra. So
Have you ever played
No,
that?
we've never. Honestly, we've never checked the tapes.
check the tapes.
Okay.
Manly win and win well.
Yep.
I'm
Turbo
going
first tries
Raiders.
go up.
I'm going Raiders.
It's really mean spirited of you.
And match of the round, stream for free on 9 now. Match of the round Panthers. Also, we'll be doing
Live stream tonight.
live stream tonight. Live stream tonight.
7:50.
7:50. So go to
Come
Hello
watch
Sport
the
YouTube.
Broncos get humped for the second week in a row. It's
Yeah.
going to be good old-fashioned fun. 3 friends hanging out, telling stories,
Titanic Trivia's back.
fucking squirrel grabs.
Squirrel grabs. I didn't agree to that.
Titanic Trivia is back. Huge prizes. Kempy's giving out equity in Bloke and a Bar.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Be there or be square.
As
You don't want to be
usual.
square either.
I'll go. You want to be around?
there.
Around. And I'll go and fuck myself. Thank you.